Hello everyone, it's me Ferrari Cups and today we are going to do a fun challenge. So I am going to redesign 3 MLP ponies, so part of the main 6 ponies. And this, just a disclaimer, this isn't a me fixing the ponies, it's just really for fun, how I maybe envisioned them, and yeah, everything's just for fun, so enjoy.
Who is the Princess of Friendship? Your mom?
So we begin with Twilight Sparkle. Now Twilight is actually one of my favorite ponies. She's not my favorite out of the 6, but I would say she's third. Um I don't know. I As I got older, I find myself really relating to Twilight. She's very hard on herself and puts pressure on herself and her academics, and I really relate to her, like feeling pressure from the princess and wanting to please others. And I also think she's just such a good character. Like, she kind of plays as a peacemaker between ponies. She is always there for her friends. I just think Twilight's amazing. I really like that she has a whole library. That's cool. I wish I had a library. So let me talk about the design. Now, I have nothing against all of the ponies' designs. I actually really like them. For my Twilight design, I gave her glasses though because I imagine she reads in the night. I desaturated her colors a bit. I really like the desaturated look rather than the bright look they gave her. And I gave her this updo bun because I just thought that her hair might get in the way if she does studying, so she might have just put it up. And yes, I did draw her as an alicorn here. Now for her human design, her Equestria girl design. Now I have nothing. Her Equestria girl design isn't that bad, I would say. I really like her skirt, and so I actually used the skirt, the original skirt. I just changed the pattern. The idea I had for the pose was that she just moved to wherever she moved to, like the school, and so she has her little bag with all of her books in it, and she just arrived. I So for this portion of the speech war, for some reason it squashed my drawing. I think it's because I changed the canvas size. So I apologize for that, but you will be able to see the final result at the end. Now, as I said, I really actually do like her original design. I don't really think it was that bad, though I did want to give her a more academic look. So her shoes, I changed it into Mary Jane shoes, and I gave her some leg warmers with some buttons on. And so I gave her also a pullover instead of just the normal t-shirt, and then I gave the t-shirt underneath the pullover. And I wanted to incorporate all of the ponies' cutie marks in all of the designs, so I decided to incorporate her cutie mark in her pullover that she wore, so you can see the star in the front there. So I never actually watched Equestria Girls, but something I wished they did was that they changed the girls' skin color into like normal skin tones. So I did for all of my redesigns. I did change all of the girls' skin tones into human skin tones. And for Twilight, I also always imagined her being a darker and more cool skin tone. I I don't like how all of the Equestria girls got this very light pastel skin tone. Uh, I don't know. I feel like if they could have done a bit darker for some of the girls, this is just how I envision Twilight personally. You can believe something else. So some of you suggested oh my word that I should give Twilight more streaks in her hair, and I definitely agree with that. When I finished her design and I looked at her hair, I realized that I made too few streaks. I would have liked to make more, but you know that's just how it is. So here is the Twilight design done, and here's the final product. I do really like how she turned out. I really enjoyed designing her. Even though it was a completely different design, I really did enjoy it.
How dare you?
And next up is Fluttershy. Fluttershy is definitely my favorite pony. She's number one, always have been. Even though I think right now I can relate more to Twilight, Fluttershy has always been the one I found myself relating to the most. I obviously very like animals. I love them, but also she's just so soft spoken and shy, and I just really. As a kid, I was a really shy kid, and I was really soft. And now, still, some people will say, when I talk to people and I'm shy, they will say like, "What? Speak up," and then I have to speak louder. Uh, though I do think I've uh, become better at that. But whatever, the design. So Fluttershy, and I've seen many people do this, that they make her hair more of a reddish pastel rather than the pink they gave her, and I really like that look. So I gave the same to her. Also thought the idea for like very light eyes, light blue eyes. I don't know. I think it was very cute. Just giving her the very light blue eyes rather than the big black pupils. And I also, for all of the ponies, their pupils are the shapes of the cutie marks. I just really like that idea. I've never done it before, and I really like how it looks. So Fluttershy's Equestria Girl design, I really don't like her original one. She looks, no, I don't know where they got the green from, but yeah, I've fixed it. This is the only one I say that I've fixed. I like mine very much, so here it is. She obviously has to hold her cute bunny. I gave her this very poofy shirt, off the shoulder shirt. I really think she gives that like I don't know, kind of almost hippie vibe, but not completely hippie. Also, like a very soft girl vibe. For her skirt, I was thinking she like took a sack or something old and she made it into a skirt. I think she's would be someone who reuses materials to do something thing like that. So I drew patches in as well. I actually really struggled with Fluttershy's pose. Like, I did get a reference for her upper body, but it was actually her lower body that I struggled with. For Fluttershy, the way I wanted to include her cutie mark was by giving her a tattoo. I don't know, I feel like lately I've been liking to make characters with tattoos if they're like shy or they're more like a natural person. I think the tattoo is just an interesting character trait. Out of the three I've redesigned, I really like Fluttershy's the most. I think she looks very cute. It's exactly what I would have imagined in my head if I thought about Fluttershy.
I sure do look funny.
And now for lastly, Applejack. Did I do my favorite three ponies in the first video? Yes, I did. Applejack is definitely my second favorite pony out of the six. Um, I know Applejack isn't the favorite in the group, especially when the series came out. Little girls didn't really relate to her. She is a cowgirl or a farmer, I think. But I really like her. I think Applejack is just such a good character and a role model. She's kind and she helps out everywhere she can. So she has determination to do what she wants and she has willpower and she's a strong character. She's just everything I love. Now, for her design, I did make her pony fur, her body a darker fur, and I made her hair more platinum blonde. I did give her these cute, very cute bows in her hair. I know it may not be practical and may not be very Applejack, but I couldn't help myself. I thought it would just looked too cute. So that's a personal design choice from me, which I really think it's adorable. And yes, I did keep it for her Equestria Girls design. Now, for Applejack's original Equestria Girl design, The only thing I really have a problem with was her denim skirt. I don't understand why they would give her a skirt, probably just for selling purposes. But I did give her indeed some pants, and I basically kept the hat the exact same. I really like her hat, so I just kept it. For her skin tone, I really wanted to give her like that tan look because she literally works the whole day outside. So I wanted to make her look as if she has a really tan. So yeah, I also gave her this plaid, just a button-up shirt, which she just ties at the side of her. For her hair, I don't, I really like her original hair actually, but I did want to give her like two uh, uh, pigtails instead of just one. And I also wanted to incorporate some braids in the pigtails. I thought maybe her sister was the one who gave her the braids. I also wanted to incorporate her cutie mark by putting the three apples just at the side of her jean, like embroidery. Out of the three designs, I don't really like how I colored Applejack's Applejack's body. I think it looks very like uh, soft brushed, and it kind of looks like those filters that moms would put on their face to like get all of the wrinkles away. So I didn't really like how I colored her. But here she is, my lovely Applejack. Even though I don't like her coloring, I do like her design. And I do love her bows. Nobody can say anything about the bows. And that's all of the designs I have for you guys today. I really apologize if you can hear noises in the background. There is construction very close to my home, so sorry about that. Um, I really liked doing this, not challenge, but just drawing the My Little Pony ponies again. This show is, I really love this show. I really like the art style and the ponies and the characters. So I really enjoyed doing this. Let me know if you guys want to see the other three of the main six, because I don't really have the motivation now to draw them. But if I see people wanting for them, I would definitely do that. Um, Especially Pinkie Pie. I kind of do want to do Pinkie Pie. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.